I like to say that physics is hard because physics is easy. We actually think about physics as students. We took classes, we read books, and it was hard because there's all this new stuff, all these ideas, all these equations that we don't come across in our everyday lives. But the reason those ideas are hard and those equations are there is because physicists have a technique that has been amazingly successful, which is to take all of the messy world around us with all its peculiarities and specificities and to boil it down to really, really simple systems. There's a joke that physicists like to tell each other. They don't like to tell it to others because it's not very funny. But the idea is that a dairy farmer wants to improve his yield, more milk out of the cows. And for some reason, he approaches a physicist and says, could you look at my farm and tell me how to get more milk out of the cows? And the physicist thinks about it, and he comes back with a sheet of calculations, and he says, okay, first, imagine a spherical cow. The idea, I know it's not that funny, but the idea is that the first thing the physicist is going to do is try to imagine a simpler situation. Real cows are not spherical. It would be a very different dairy farm if the cows were spherical, but you can calculate the volume of the cow and the metabolic rate of the cow much more easily if it were spherical. And the joke, of course, is that that doesn't work in dairy farming, but it works really well when you're considering a spherical universe or a spherical solar system or a spherical atom.